Prosecutors say Kelly used his stardom to subject young fans, some of them just children, to systematic sexual abuse. He was convicted of racketeering and sex trafficking in New York last year. Several accusers testified that Kelly subjected them to perverse and sadistic whims while they were underage. Accusations against Kelly began in the 90s, growing increasingly heinous with each new development.
I stand here very proud of my judicial system, very proud of my fellow survivors, and very pleased with the outcome. 30 years did he do this, and 30 years is what he got.
It happened to me a long time ago. I was 17, I'm 45 today. I never thought that I would be here to see him be held accountable for the atrocious things that he did to children.
Kelly has denied any wrongdoing. He has been jailed without bail since 2019 and is still facing child pornography and obstruction of justice charges here in Chicago. That trial is set for August.
Joining us now to talk about this is reporter Jim DeRogatis, who has been reporting on R. Kelly for more than 20 years. He is also the author of the book Soulless, The Case Against R. Kelly. Jim, thanks for being with us.
Sure, Dan, Robin.
It's truly, I mean, when I think back to how many times you've been on our show over the years, and remind people how this all started, Jim, when you were one of the first to report on this, when no one was.
Yeah, the story I wrote with Abden Palish at the Sun-Times ran December 21, 2000. After 6 weeks of our reporting, I'd gotten an anonymous fax with several disturbing allegations that all turned out to be that we proved. And we thought just before Christmas 2000 that R. Kelly's career would end there. If you put these 30 years in perspective, the first documented victim was 1991. A friend of one of the women in that clip right there, both of them broke their silence to me for the first time, Lizette Martinez, Javonta Cunningham. So many women over all those years bravely speaking out to try to stop this man from hurting others. 1991 to the sentence yesterday, that's a little less than a year for all the years he was ruining young lives.
I know you were watching closely yesterday, Jim. What was your reaction to that sentence? Do you think it was appropriate?
I just defer always to those victims, Dan. They are happy that they've finally been believed and heard in a court of law, because we do not believe women. We especially